we're just who we are. That's, don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did,
Wow.
as long as you love us.
Stop.
Sorry.
As we promised, Brian and Baylee Littrell are here. Good morning, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Good and talk. That's German for good day.
Look at that. He's a translator for the UN. I know you want to hurry and be downtown for the parade.
Oh, yeah, we're on our way.
Okay, all right.
God.
We just stopped by real quick.
I know.
luck.
Well, thanks for coming by. So, Brian, of course, we've known for 1,000 years with Backstreet Boys. By the way, Froggy loved seeing you at the Sphere.
Oh,
Yes.
to this day, I'll still say it's the best concert I've ever seen.
You know what's the best one I've never seen? Because I can't see it. But I've heard great things about it. I've heard great things about it. My back is to it the whole night.
You
So
gotta-
everybody's like,
you gotta
you
trust
guys,
us."
you guys have to love your show. I'm like, I've never seen it.
Well, sorry. This is the saddest story I've heard today. But Brian brings Baylee Littrell. Baylee, welcome to our show.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you,
Now,
guys.
what was it? Last year on Idol, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And so, and your dad came out with you as well.
He
Did
did.
his thing with you.
He did. Yeah. You up and moved back to California for a little bit. Yeah.
Wow.
Just a little bit.
And you were awesome on Idol.
Oh, thank you so
But
much.
when you left Idol, Baylee, did you know where you were going, where your career would take you, or was it all still kind of, where's this going?
Zero idea. I was leaving the show kind of trying to figure out what I was going to do. And I thought, I had a certain direction in my mind where music was going to go. I recorded a little bit and then took the summer to reflect, and I was like, this is not you. You need to figure out who you are. And so then I kind of took the summer, went back to college, and then fall came around, and then I was writing again, and everything was different. And then quickly, it just kind of changed everything. I was like, you're writing pop music now? What's going on?
Look
It's
at
like,
that.
oh my God, we're back again.
It really just took its own progression, its own journey, and it led you to where you are today.
Yes.
Here on the most important radio show in America.
In the world.
I'm honestly geeking out right now. I'm really
Are you
excited.
really?
Yes.
I am too.
Like,
to be
this is
honest.
the spot.
You're
Like,
hiding it so
seriously.
well.
And by the way, you're geeking very well. By the way, I don't believe in us being the most big, incredible show in the world, but
I do.
oh, well, now that you've said it.
I
All
do.
right, okay, let's go back. This is why I love having Brian and Baylee on at the same time, because it's a story about music, starting with your dad. But you grew up in this world of your dad in music. You don't really know another world. To you, being on Broadway in Disaster was like just another day having fun in front of lights and audiences. Really? I mean, did you even know? How long ago was that when you were on Broadway?
That was 10 years ago.
So you were how old?
Yeah, I was 13.
Wow.
You
was
had no
13,
clue
yeah.
what you were doing.
I mean,
I mean, you did, but you know what I'm saying?
it was a perfect
yeah.
age to do Broadway, honestly, because I had no idea, the magnitude and pressure that was just on the whole cast, because everyone, I mean, it was like being on stage with a bunch of all-time greats, and they're all like, I need a good show, and I'm kind of like, I wanted a job. Last thing I was doing was
You finally had a gig.
last thing I was doing was a Windex commercial, and then now I'm here. And I was like, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool.
Bailey, let's
Like,
go
as a
back.
taxpayer.
Yes, literally a taxpayer. Pay taxes. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back a little further. Growing up on a tour bus
Yes.
with the Backstreet Boys, that was just everyday life for you. Like, everyday life for me was just being a punk and picking my nose and really doing nothing.
Still is.
Thank you, Gandhi.
You're welcome.
So, did you ever think in that day of your life that this would be where this world would take you?
I feel like young Baylee, really young Baylee, would say yes, because that was my whole life. I mean, I had my little BlackBerry phone, and I'd call my cousin, and I'd be on Dad's tour bus, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna start a band, just like Kevin and Dad, and I just hope you're ready for it. He's like, dude, I'm in first grade. And I was like, I don't care. They started young. We have to start younger. I mean, New Edition started really young.
So that's all you knew?
Yeah, that's all I knew. I mean, I wasn't sure what was going to happen as, the older I got. That's when, the doubt kind of kicked in. But then finally I realized, I was like, you got to, chase this dream as long as you can. And if this is something you can do, I mean, I always felt confident just growing up in it. being raised around music and then in music, it was the natural thing to do.
His first big boy bed was a bunk
On a tour
bus.
Oh, wow.
So he literally went from a crib to like a bunk, which was like a suite to him. He was like, wow, I've like grown up big time. So
Is it too late for us to get bunks?
Did you ever like see like the craziness surrounding the Backstreet Boys and say to yourself, he's just my dad, I don't get it?
I feel like I always understood it. Like from a young age, like I was always just kind of like, okay, well, this is normal. There's going to be some screaming people, chasing my dad in a van.
Normal.
This seems pretty normal.
Oh,
Throwing trinkets in the windows and stuff.
he was busting my, this was years ago. We were at, where were we at? Like a drugstore somewhere. And they had like CDs in this case, and they were like literally $1 for a whole CD. And there was a Backstreet Boys CD in there.
It's a
And
bargain.
he grabs it, and he goes, Dad, like you've really made it. Like you really made it. And I was like,
Bargain then.
and I was like, seriously, son?
He
Like,
gave me-
do
he
you
gave
know
me the
work and
nostril
effort I
flare.
put into yeah.
You gave
I
me you were like,
the nostril flare.
you probably thought I was being sarcastic, but I really wasn't. I was like, this is great.
Number one
Yeah.
at Walgreens, man. What's
Come on now.
and so how old were you when you were in this bunk on this bus?
I mean, that was like
You were 2,
from the
3.
very beginning.
Oh my
yeah.
God, you're the age of all the girls chasing your dad. The young ones anyway.
Now they're all 40. Oh my gosh, you've been doing it a long
And they've
time.
got grandkids. This is the strangest world we're living in. So Brian and Baylee Littrell are here. Baylee's new song is "So Be It." I'm going to play that in a minute. We got to like really just kind of dig in and get to the bottom of what this is all about for you as a family, because that's how it started, and you as a solo artist, because that's where it's going and that's where it is. More with Brian and Baylee Littrell coming up right after this. Taking a break, paying the bills. Hey. Wow, that was fun. We have more great conversations while the songs are playing than we do when we're on the air. You should be here. It's a whole other show. Brian and Baylee Littrell are here, and it's an honor to have you here. So where do you want to go next with these guys?
I want to know if you ever told him not to do it. Like, Brian, did you ever say to your son, you know what, don't go into show
Or did
business?
Mom ever say
Or
that?
did Mom ever say it? Exactly.
She's shaking her head.
Well, I mean,
Mom said yes.
We always talked about it's not easy. I mean, this is a business that will chew you up and spit you out. And I mean, we've known that for a long time.
you've actually been spit out before. You feel like you've been spit out?
Yeah, sometimes it's
you know
a
what I
little
mean.
dewy. It's real sticky. But
no.
but you just kind of have to wipe yourself off and keep at it. They love you, but they love to hate you at the same time. And it's it's not easy. So if anything, like just as a parent speaking as a dad, right? Take away the titles and the records and all that stuff. Just as a dad, like across the board, all 5 of us Backstreet Boys do nothing but work hard to support our families and our children. Mm-hmm. And we would be there, do anything to help push them to be whatever they want to be.
And protect them at the same time.
And protect them at the same time. True. So, that's what we talk about. My dad worked at IBM for 35 years. He could never tell me about the music business. So Baylee's like, Dad, I want to do music. And I'm like, I'm not sure about that, But he has a God-given gift that is just really undeniable. He just has it. And it's scary to me as a parent. So now I feel like what my parents felt like when I was 18 running out the door to Orlando to sing songs and make a living. Who would have thought, right? 33 years later that there's a new generation. So I'm just super proud of him. I call him the American Ed Sheeran because he's a singer, songwriter, producer, arranger. He does it all, and he does it all very, very well. So
is he better at a lot of this stuff than you?
Of course
been?
he is. Yeah, of course he is. He's a lot better than I am.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
How has the reception been for you when people find out that you are related? Do they give you a hard time, or do you think it's been easier for you?
Ooh, this is a saucy question. You
Oh,
ready
man.
for a saucy?
I bring this up. That is what I like to do.
Does it make it worse?
That's right.
Having Brian Littrell as your
Because
dad.
I would imagine, American Idol, you have all these people who probably have been struggling for a long time, and then here you come, and you've got a Backstreet Boy backing you up, and it's either going to be better for you, or people are going to be really nasty. So how has it been?
0 friends from the show.
0 friends.
As of
Okay.
today, 0 friends. It was very hard. And then just in general, it was hard to try to, make friends in the industry. The whole time I've done this, I mean, it was, people would be nice. I would get in record label meetings. I mean, booking agent meetings, right? Anything, you name it, and they would find out the last name and be like, "Yep, okay."
That sucks.
Wow, that sucks.
Was there a time you thought about dropping it?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, there was Idol was kind of what was going to be my last ditch effort to try this, because everyone says, leading comment on social media when I was on Idol was, "You could get a record deal. Why aren't you just doing that? Why are you taking this route and taking someone's spot?" And I was
Doesn't work
like,
that way, does it?
"No." And I
It's
looked
not
at
your fault that
everyone.
you were cursed with this last name.
I mean, I had people on the show. I had people on the show that were like, you don't deserve to be here, right?
They said it to you.
Yeah, and I was like,
Oh my God.
well, I think I have every right just as much as you do. And I
Thank
was
you.
like, and we're all trying to make it, so you try it. And it just became one of those things. It was an amazing experience, because I feel like if I didn't have that, then I wouldn't still be here. Because it was like, you have to take the heat. And I had taken a lot of heat, but I was getting it dished to me every day, in troves. So I was like, all right, I get it. It's fine.
He wrote a
But-
song about it.
Yeah,
About
wrote a song
the
about that one too.
experience, about having friends and and being treated how he was treated, and it'll be on his record.
There you
And
go.
it's
Hello.
it's really damn good too. Oh, sorry, it's really dang
You can
good.
say that.
You can say damn. Damn is the least awful
That's-
word we
yeah,
can
that's
use on the
fine.
show.
It's called The Best Friend I Never Had.
Oh,
Okay.
Aw.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, Frog, what's up?
Future song promotion.
So, Bailey, what would you say is the best piece of advice that your dad has given you as far as the music business and getting through this deal?
Run. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do it.
Run. Don't walk. No,
Composure. Composure has always been his main thing with me, and that goes to like performing and being on stage, but also like in those types of situations, keeping your composure. So Idol, for instance, was one of those where it was like, don't lose your head, don't get upset, don't let anyone, really ruffle your feathers. Even if they do, like, channel it, sure, use it if you want to use that anger, but composure. Like, find a way to harness it. I finally got to a point where it was super hard, and he's looking at me like, what have we talked about? And I'm like, I want to run through a wall right now, and you just kind of slowed me down a little bit, which was great. But I always say, don't cry.
Are you crying? We got a crier on line one.
It's definitely composure. That's both of my parents. And it's also just being a genuine person, like being honest. And in this business, it's very rare, obviously, to find that. And we're just us. A lot of people have to be, especially artists, they have a persona, a character, and that really does sometimes work. But we are just us. Like, the same person you're seeing here is the same person we are, in our normal lives. And so
Well,
it's...
you know what I'm hating here? You're growing up way too fast here, Bailey. I want to go back to the day that Brian, you and your wife, the family discovered that Bailey had talent. I mean, how did you know that this kid had it?
So I was just sharing this story in the green room, wasn't I? We were talking about I had a recording session out in California. I flew out from Atlanta. I landed, and I got a text from my buddy. He was like, "Did you hear the news?" And I was like, "What news?" And it was the day that Michael Jackson had passed away. So I was flying into L.A. I saw all the choppers everywhere. We had a house out there at the time, and so was very close to the vicinity. So, the entertainment world was in an uproar, trying to find out what was going on. I went to the studio. I did the session that day, and I went right back to the airport to fly back home. And I got back the very next morning, and I was making coffee in the kitchen. Bailey walks in, and he's like, "Oh, baby, give me one more chance." He walks in singing, "I Want You Back." And I was like, "Bubba, what are you doing?" He's like, and he was tiny at the time, and he's like, "Oh, Daddy, that's Michael Jackson." I go, "I know it's Michael Jackson, but like, what are you singing?" He's like, "Oh, they're playing it all over the radio." And I was like, that's really when I knew, because he was singing in key. He was doing the phrasing.
You never
exactly.
heard that before, ever? That was he just out of nowhere.
I mean,
boom.
not really. It was just something that he didn't really do.
It's kind of creepy.
Well, it was. I mean,
No, you think you know your kid, and your kid comes out sounding like Michael Jackson. Like, I don't know. Was he moonwalking and stuff? What was he doing?
Elvis is like, you are not a good dad if you're just figuring it out.
I don't know. It's like I'm just thinking of all the things I could have surprised my mom and dad with. Nothing quite as nice as that. But anyway, so did you decide? Well, we got to see what else we can tap into with Baylee.
I think I go back to just being a dad and like being supportive of whatever he wants to do. And it's not like he didn't grow up on the road, like you mentioned that earlier. So he's always been around it, but I think it was just his time to be like, oh, I can do this, and it just came out. And so that was, again, it wasn't something that mom and dad like push. Like I wouldn't push anybody to be like, hey, let's go be a pop star and be an entertainer, because it, like I said, it's not an easy thing, but you figure it out. And like you just said, like we're just who we are. That's, don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did,
Wow.
as long as you love us.
Stop
Sorry.
I heard it as you were saying
Pun
it.
intended.
Yeah.
You picked up what
I
I'm putting
did.
down?
I heard that.
So it's word games.
It
Word
makes
games.
sense.
So you talk about being a dad. So Baylee, I have to know from you, what is the most dad stuff that Brian does? Is he like
Oh my
show up at the
gosh.
airport 4 hours early, like the Home Depot dad?
Absolutely.
He is?
Yeah, absolutely.
Does he mow the yard wearing sandals and black socks?
No.
Gandhi's
you
dad
know,
does.
maybe some like Air Monarchs, like the Nikes, but
You were lying about the airport thing. That's a straight lie. Because I can't get him and his mother out of the house.
But you
I
would
can't
try.
get him out.
it
They
translates
both have
it
gray
translates
hair.
to my life though. He gets
They both have
he
gray
gets a little I guess I don't know, crotchety like your dad.
Yeah, anal.
And
Yeah, I
so
get anal,
it just as time goes on, he's more like, this, and you're gonna be late, and you can't do this, and he'll just get so mad about something.
You know what? Laugh all you want, Bailey.
Yeah.
One day you'll turn into that.
It's already carried on because we were going to visit my parents in Florida, me and my girlfriend, and this was, I don't know, about a year ago or something. And she wanted to stop off at Buc-ee's because she had never been to a
Yes.
Buc-ee's,
Buc-ee's.
right?
Always Buc-ee's.
The Southern gas station, which is like basically just, I don't know, it's the government of the South.
Right.
And so we stop off there.
Pretty much.
We stop off, and I was so mad. I'm just walking around. I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, we're gonna be late. We're not gonna make it there on time. She's like, what time? What are you looking at? Like, you're your father right now. And I was like,
Oh,
Well, do you take that as a compliment or is it an insult?
oh my God, I'm like my dad.
and that's kind of.
But I was also like, oh my God, I gotta call him and tell him what just happened.
So proud of you, son.
I called him. Of course, he was like, what do you mean you're like me in this way? What are you talking about? And Mom gets on the phone. She's like, you have to stop this now so it doesn't get out of control. I was like, oh no.
There's no happy ending there at all.
What about social media? Because the Backstreet Boys really didn't grow up in the age of social media. And
No,
you
we didn't have it.
Right. And you didn't have all this, like, you look like crap, or you this, or you this. Or what. How do you teach him about dealing with social media when you guys really didn't have it?
So I think it was just the comment that he just made previously about composure, because if you buy in too much, too far into what people are saying, nobody would ever do anything.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people that love to hate out there, and it's like, oh, he's a Nepo baby, and I'm like, you name it. We can go through all the Nepo babies in the entertainment world and the acting world and the music world. It's like he's no different, But, his platform is too big, and it's like he's still got to fill it. He's still got to do it, So, the joke we have is people want to say all these negative things, but it's like they would trade in a heartbeat.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
And it's like we just want to shower those people with blessings, because it's like, anybody in our situation would do the same thing. They would take advantage of it and they would run, and they'd figure it out along the way. So I think it's that composure with social media. Back to your question. Sorry, because I got all way late.
No, that's
but
fine.
but yeah, if you sit there and read all the comments and you believe everything that everybody says, like you will turn into somebody that you don't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the thing. It was like, shrug it off. And I am blessed that we didn't have to deal with that, because it's an emotional roller coaster, especially reading. We were at the Yankees game a couple of days ago, and it was like they show us on the big Jumbotron, and somebody makes a comment about my beach house and all the crap that happened with the beach house. And they're like, tell him somebody's sitting in front of his chairs. And I'm like, yeah, but you would take that beach house if you had it.
You would take those chairs,
I've worked
right?
33 years of my
right.
life to, I think I'm deserving of those beach chairs. So you need to get the hell out of my way. Like, it's just, I'm sorry. I purchased it. I'm a taxpayer. And that's the way it is.
God, I'll never forget the day. I was near the beach house, and someone said, "Brian's over there yelling, get that old woman with the hairy, saggy breast away from my house." I'm like, "That's me, Brian." What a jerk!
Oh my gosh! Security!
Oh my God! I'll shave my breast next time. Jeez, kick me off your beach. I've never been so insulted. Okay, back to the world here. I got to play "So Be It," which is out now from Baylee Littrell. And so, what's next? When are you selling out arenas?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
What's next? I mean, it's one step at a time. It's one day at a time. Like, where do you want to see this going next on your schedule? If you could push the button and make it happen.
Next thing on my schedule would be to get another single out, finish my album, and go on like a club tour. I would love that.
Cool.
That would be my realistic goal. I would love to sell it decently. I'm not going to say sell out every show, but I would love to sell out at least like the hometown shows. And go from there and see what happens. I mean, that would be the dream.
You're being
honestly.
so reasonably ambitious.
Right?
That's
Very humble.
I mean, yeah, music business, you can't really shoot for the stars too far out. I'm always like, you know what? I'm going to take it every day as it comes and enjoy it, because I've set some unrealistic goals for myself before, and so I'm just trying to set ones that I think I can accomplish, and I hope I can.
I'm not your mom, but I'm so proud of you. Seriously.
Yeah. And I'm thinking I'd love Brian to be my daddy.
Do you have a dream
We can work on that.
collaboration while you're being reasonable?
A dream collaboration.
Yes, don't be reasonable with this one.
Yeah,
Don't be-
totally unreasonable.
Yeah.
Unreasonable.
That's a
Oh,
great,
man.
great question.
Can John Mayer play a guitar solo on one of my songs?
Speak it into the universe, and it might just happen.
Johnny,
Johnny,
I know you're out there somewhere,
I know you're out there.
and you're going to hear this, and you're probably going to get frustrated. But no, one day you might come around to the idea. Yeah.
I like it.
Don't laugh at that. You never know. So Be It. We got to play it. It's out now. Baylee Littrell, Brian Littrell. Thank you guys. Thanks to Mom for coming in. She's so quiet. She's not talking to us. She's ignoring.
She's the most awesome lady on the planet. I'll tell you that. Yeah.
She's got to put up with you
We
guys.
just celebrated 29 years together.
Oh,
Wow.
Like in the entertainment
and
world.
they never had a fight.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
Not even once.
And in the entertainment world, that's like 100. We're like
That is
dinosaurs.
so
It's like 164.7.
Congratulations on everything. It's Baylee Littrell, and this is So Be It.